Well, it feels like the longest time since I've done this, let me tell you. It's only actually been a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, don't know, but it feels like a long time. Anyway, good morning. How is everybody? I hope we're all well. It is the 30th of December. It's that weird time in between Christmas and New Year where you're not really sure what day it is, but it happens to be Thursday. I only know this because I've just checked on the calendar in my office. It is yet another blimmin' miserable day. Look at that. Wet, damp, cloudy, dark, misty. There's not a lot going for it. However, it is only 8:30, so hopefully it will improve. Let me find somewhere to rest you. God, the state of this house. How was everybody's Christmas? I hope you all had a lovely time. The light's going to be no better in here either. Yes, I hope everybody had a lovely Christmas. Ours was nice, very busy. It's 30th today. We got rid of when I say got rid of, the last of our visitors left yesterday. Done a lot of hosting this Christmas. It was lovely, but it's kind of nice to get back to normal, isn't it? My poor dishwasher needed a rest. As you can hear, this so often happens after Christmas to Ashley and me that we get a cold. In fact, Ashley had horrendous cold over Christmas. As you can hear, I have now caught it. It is not COVID. We have been lateral flow testing. It sounds worse than it is, but I do feel very sort of low energy. So need to do some tidying and organising today and some sorting. Just made myself a little list. What needs doing. I've got some admin-y bits and some tidying bits and just some general, a day of gentle productivity, I think. So I thought I'd ease myself back into vlogging, take you along with me a little bit, and we'll have a chat later about how I'm feeling about YouTube and what my plans are as well. And yeah, that's sort of my plan for the day. So I've got to dry my hair. I haven't done that yet. I've just had a nice shower and washed my hair. But and I've had a cup of tea as well because I couldn't talk before I had a cup of tea. I think I might make another cup of tea. In fact, I might make a lemon and ginger tea. That seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Perhaps I'll pop a lemon sip into it as well. Oh, the excitement. Anyway, the first thing that I want to do is, I'm not one for taking the decorations down, or the Christmas trees down, before the new year. However, I am going to take this garland down today for the reason that we had 9 of us overnight, so we've used up all the bedding in the house, need to wash it all, and rather than use the tumble dryer, I like to dry bedding over here. Ecological reasons, and also it dries quickly and flatter over here than in the tumble dryer. So I'm going to take this decoration down, pack that away, and get the first lot of bedding into the washing machine. Right, I've got one load of laundry on and I'm slowly dismantling this. This is my top tip for storing lights. I saw this somewhere on the internet last year and it made them super easy. Just wrapping them around a bit of cardboard. Always take the batteries out, obviously. I'm sure you all know that. But yeah, wrapping them around a bit of cardboard, especially these little really thin wire lights because they get tangled up so easily. So yeah, just need to take one more set of lights off here and then take the garland off. That's all done. Doesn't it look bare? Bare but kind of nice, I always think. I've managed to put some makeup on. I've just rough dried my hair. Started blow drying my hair with the brush and the hair dryer. It made me feel all faint, so I just rough dry it today. Anyway, I've got to go out in that. I've got to pop into town. It's Ashley's birthday tomorrow. And get him a birthday card because I haven't got one. And it's not looking particularly appealing. I wouldn't say the day's improving very much, would you? Yeah, there's something about taking Christmas decorations down. It looks very nice and tidy and clean and clear. I love decorations. I love them when they're up, but putting them up and taking them down really don't enjoy very much at all. Anyway, laundry's on. Decorations are back in the box. I'm going to do the Christmas tree in the bedroom as well, the little pink one. Autumn Festival. I might go and cross a couple of things off my list. So who has seen this, the latest James Bond film? We saw it yesterday. We were waiting for the Blu-ray to come out and we watched it yesterday afternoon, and without giving away any spoilers, I was not impressed by the ending at all. In fact, I thought the whole thing was a bit un-James Bondy. You expect certain things from a James Bond, don't you? And it just sort of, I don't know. I actually liked it more than me. What were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Some good action scenes.
Yeah, the action scenes were good. I'll give you that. Yeah,
action scenes were good.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. But as Caroline said, and we don't want to do spoilers or anything like that.
No, definitely don't.
It wasn't typically James Bond, and I came away, or we both came away thinking, so where do you go from here?
Yeah. And obviously it was Daniel Craig's last one, but presumably they want to keep the franchise going because it's very...
But the whole thing's illogical anyway, so...
Well, yeah, there is that, yeah. True.
Otherwise we still have Sean Connery.
What were your thoughts on... I won't put Will on camera because he's just got out of bed. What were your thoughts on James Bond?
My hot take is there's not enough explosions, there's too much emotional nonsense in the film. If you're
Fair enough, that was a succinct one-sentence review.
Exactly.
Now, I think it's fair to say that one of my son's favourite hobbies is sleeping, or at least being in bed. Is that fair?
That's not true. I'm always very active. I never spend more than 6 hours a night in bed.
6 hours in the day plus your nighttime sleep.
Yeah.
Often he is found to be working in his soft office.
That's
So he tells me.
I did borrow.
I like it. It's not mine actually. It was Louise Pentland's originally.
Oh,
Who's
was
a
it? Okay.
YouTube person. Anyway, about 5 years ago, we bought Will a temporary bed for his room. Probably longer than that actually. Probably when we moved into this house.
7 years ago or something.
Yeah. It's one of those really cheap, meant to be only for occasional use type beds. And we needed one immediately, didn't we? So we went, and that was what we could find that was available immediately to literally bring home from the shop. And ever since, we've been promising to get him a new bed. And we haven't, have we?
No.
Terrible parenting. Shocking.
I'm very lucky.
Anyway, haven't got him a new bed, but Sweetnight Mattresses got in touch and asked if we'd like to try one of their mattresses. And I thought, I know just the person who would like one of those. So today, we are putting a new mattress on his bed. Let's go and find it. Well, you meant to take it out the box fast, love. I fear you might fall off the edge. I have to say, it's quite sensible it comes in this packaging, isn't it? It's nice and manoeuvrable. Helps if you put it the right way up, boys.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
Right, trying it out?
Yes.
I didn't quite like that. How does that
very
feel?
comfortable.
Is it nice?
Yeah. It's got new mattress smell as well.
Oh, oh, the luxury.
It smells amazing.
Let me try.
I bet it smells better than it does one.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's lovely and soft.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I don't like filming myself from that angle though.
The lighting.
Oh, it feels lovely. It's sort of... Is it memory foam? I don't know.
It's memory foam with springs underneath, I think.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, yes. That's like...
Put your shoes
That's
on
like...
while you
It's like sleeping on a cloud. Oh, lovely. God, you'll be happy on that.
For sure.
Right, try again now we've got the sheet on. I might actually have to buy you a deeper sheet for that. It's not quite big enough for the depth of the mattress.
Oh, that is very nice, actually.
Is it?
You can't even feel any springs poking into your back like you could on my old one.
Lovely. Pleased with that then?
Yeah.
I have to say the delivery was super quick as well, and I really like the way it came in that cardboard box because it came just before Christmas, and we had to store it, obviously. If it had come all puffed out, it would have been difficult in terms of storage, but yeah, quick delivery. Also brilliant, they've got all the different sizes and different depths, and this is a small double bed rather than a full size one, and not everywhere caters for that mattress and bedding wise, but Sweetnight do, so that was lovely. So thank you very much to Sweetnight. I will put all their details in the description box in case anybody's in the market for a super comfy, lovely new mattress. So I'm currently downloading, this is my wedding video. When we got married many moons ago, I didn't particularly want a wedding video, and actually wasn't bothered either way, and we were persuaded, I can't remember how, but we ended up having one anyway. I think perhaps our parents were keen or something, I can't remember, but we ended up having one. And over the years I've got much joy from watching my wedding video, but it was a video, it was on VHS, because it was back in the day before DVD even existed. A few years after DVD came out, we did have, because we don't have a VHS player anymore, so we couldn't watch it. A friend transferred it onto a DVD for us, so I had it on a rewritable DVD, but it got really scratched and the whole thing didn't play anymore. And most people also don't have a DVD player anymore, do they? So a friend who is very techie, my friend's son-in-law who came at Christmas, very kindly took the DVD home, cleaned it up, and has put it onto a digital file for me, so I can upload it to YouTube as an unlisted video, not to share with the world. And so the reason I wanted it on a file, well, I wanted it to be playable on a tablet or something, so that my dad can see. I wanted to show him his wedding speech to see if it sparked any sort of memories in him, because he made a lovely speech at my wedding, and yeah, that was the main reason I wanted it put on, so I'm going to be able to do that. He's just sent me the link to download it from the cloud, and I'm just downloading it, and then I'm going to pop it onto YouTube as an unlisted private video, and we will be able to access it, you know, the family will be able to access it again online, so that's really nice. I'm really pleased about that. Anyway, I guess I ought to make my bed really. Look at the state of it. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to make the bed, and I think I'm going to bite the bullet and go to town, because we are also out of milk, so as well as getting Ashley a birthday card, I need to get some milk. Right, back from town, and do you know what, it's only 11:45. I've had some breakfast, very late breakfast, sort of more brunch really, but yeah, it's only 11:45, and I'm thinking I am not going anywhere for the rest of the day, so I am going to put on some loungewear. I've got some new loungewear from New Look that I haven't tried on yet, so I thought it was a good opportunity to share it with you. So I'm going to dig out the tripod, goodness knows where that is, I've not used that in a longer while, and try on these clothes. Oh, I've just opened the first piece, and not only is it sparkly with silver, it's so soft. Quite excited. New Look sent me a voucher, which they often do, which is very kind of them to let me choose these pieces. So just to let you know, it is gifted, although I am not being paid for this. I feel like this next couple of months is going to be, not only is it going to be wintry and January and February-y, and it's that time of year, isn't it? And I think we're probably going to be doing a little bit more staying in than we normally would. Just let me have a sip of coffee. My throat is a little dry. I think we're going to be doing more, or I am going to be doing more staying in than I normally would, with Omicron surging as it is. I don't feel, I mean, happy to go out and about, but perhaps limit trips to big city centres and that sort of thing for the moment. But obviously everybody should do what they're comfortable with, just around that as well. Anyway, these. The thing I like about a lot of New Look's loungewear is if you're a person who has a different top size to a bottom size, like myself, it is often difficult to buy loungewear because they come in at one size sets. With a lot of the coordinating sets on New Look, you can get different tops and bottoms, and that's what I've done because I'm a different size on the top from the bottom. So the first one is these very sparkly, almost like a leopard grey and silver, fleecy, soft jogger. And what's more, they are fleecy inside as well. Absolutely love those. I will link all of these in the description box below. And then to go with those, I chose this. Oh my god, that feels like a blanket. Pale grey. Sort of. This is actually, you could wear this out with jeans or whatever. It's like a fleecy zip neck top. Oh my goodness, the cozy factor is... Oh, you're at a funny angle, aren't you? Let me just switch you around like that. The cozy factor of this, I cannot tell you how warm and cozy it feels. Forgot to tell you the price, I think. The top is £17.99, bottoms are £15.99. However, having said that, when I bought these, there was 25% off everything across the site, and I know New Look also have a massive sale on, and they've been doing these various offers, so there'll probably be, these items might even be discounted in the sale now, I don't know, so I will, as I said, link below. Oh my goodness, it's so super soft and cozy. Just imagine a cozy afternoon in front of a film with the rain outside, wearing these. Lovely. Now I have got another set as well, and side note, it's very mild at the moment, so I think that this is going to be too warm for me because I've still got lots of running around the house and various bits and pieces to do today. So this other set, I have a pink set here, which top's £15.99, bottoms are £15.99 as well, or they were full price. That one's a little bit more t-shirt. In fact, why don't I open it and tell you? This one is thinner material. I wanted one really warm and one less, you know, thinner. And oh, it's lovely. It's sort of t-shirty material, but it's that brushed, fleecy sort of, not quite fleece, but just a sort of brushed cotton on the inside. And this is like a big oversized batwing t-shirt, sweatshirt type thing, with, again, jogger style trousers. And again, it's one that you can order in tops and bottoms in different sizes. It's got, oh, this one's another hit. I love it. It's so cozy. Big, slouchy, oversized. Definitely good for this slightly warmer sort of 10 degrees weather we've got at the moment, rather than the frosty mornings, this one. But again, it has that cozy feeling because of the brushed lining underneath, underside. Really like the pink as well. Definitely a hit. Loving that one. Right, let's have a little chat about YouTube. Right, I said I would talk to you after Christmas about how I'm feeling about the whole YouTube thing and my plans and where the channel's going to go and all of that sort of thing. When I went for my break pre-Christmas, I was very undecided. I just knew that I needed a break. Sorry, I just needed a sip of coffee, which is now nearly cold. I've spent that long. Firstly, really glad that I took the break. I went into the Christmas period feeling much more chilled and relaxed and calmer than I would have done had I carried on, so that's good. I wish I could say that I have renewed enthusiasm and appetite for returning to how things were before, but unfortunately, if I'm brutally honest, I really don't. And again, if I'm brutally honest, I don't know whether long term I will carry on with this. I don't know if I even want to go back to it now. However, I also don't not want to go back to it. So whilst I don't have a really high level of enthusiasm and I have loved not doing it, never say never. So I feel like what I definitely want to do is not go back to the YouTube treadmill that I've been on for the last few years, with a tight schedule, certain days that I upload, a commitment to doing this many videos every week, 2-3 videos every week. I don't want it to be like that. I really think that the only way that I can make this work for me going forward is to not be on a schedule for the moment until I have more of a handle on whether I want to carry on with it or not. So that is the plan. There will still be videos, there will still be the same videos, the day in the life, the shopping, the travel, the vlogs, the all of the favourites, hauls, all of the stuff that there has always been, but there won't be as much of it, and it will not be on any sort of schedule. I think that's the only way to go forward and try and renew my enthusiasm for it. I think forcing myself back into that very structured weekly output would not be good while I'm feeling so ambivalent about the whole thing. So that's where I'm at. I don't know how obvious it will have been in this video by the time I edit it, but I find myself not as comfortable with sharing and talking to camera as I was before. That will perhaps wear off over time, I don't know. I find myself not willing to give as much of myself as I did previously, I guess as a self-protective type of thing. It's a hard one, but I'm definitely feeling more positive about going forward than I was when I stopped, so that is good. I've enjoyed the break, and I feel like just being a little bit more flexible and not having this structured schedule will perhaps bring the joy back. So that's what I'm hoping. In addition to all of that, I was toying with the idea before all this started with rebranding my subscription Patreon channel, which is a monthly paid channel that I have. I started it last year. It was to talk about all things health and wellness related in midlife. And it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. I have a small community over there. I think there's about 60 of us, and I have rebranded, so it's no longer just health and wellness. I've entitled it More Mrs. M, Caroline Unfiltered. This was all in consultation with the members. I asked if they would be interested in seeing more stuff over there in addition to the health and wellness, and that was received really positively. And I talked about the rebrand with them, and this is what we've come up with. So that is over there. I've opened that up to new members, and there will be going forward far more content like what you've seen here, in terms of perhaps weekly vlogs and day in the life, and more chatty, some of the more personal stuff that, I'll be honest, I feel less guarded about with a small audience who I know most of the members over there quite well, having been with them for a year, you know, and we chat. We have a Facebook group as well, and we chat in there. So if anybody's interested in joining that, I have reopened membership at the moment. I will pop a link in the description box below, and I'm hoping that perhaps doing a bit more of that will give me more joy back over here, perhaps give me my confidence back. I feel like it's a little bit of a confidence thing as well, just not knowing quite where I want to place myself with a growing audience. And I don't know, there's a lot of thoughts in my head, but it's all good. Anyway, I've talked too much, I can hear my voice going now. So I need to go and get the laundry out of the washing machine. That's what I need to do, really. It's always a bit of a surprise on these in-between Christmas days when the postman turns up, because every day feels like a Sunday, doesn't it? Anyway, the postman turned up, and I had a lovely present from America from one of my long-time viewers, Pamela. If you're watching, Pamela, thank you so much. I got, let me just show you, some gin Botanical Infusions. Look at those, how good do they look? Gin o'clock, and it tells you what they all are: coriander seeds, rose petals, pink peppercorns, hibiscus flowers, thyme, cinnamon, cardamom pods, and juniper berries. So thank you, Pamela, they look fantastic. I can't wait to use those. Let me show you all the gin left from my advent calendars, which is another story in itself, because I'm not going to be drinking it for a while, I don't think, because I'm intending to do dry January as one of my January goals. Also going to be doing monthly goals over on my Patreon channel as well. That's another thing that I'm going to be doing over there this year. So this is all of my little gins that were left. I've drunk a few of them and they were all very nice. Has anybody drunk that over the Christmas period? That is one of the nicest things. It's like a cream version of Amaretto di Serrano. So, so nice. Highly, highly recommend. Right, it's 3:30. I've just been watching, my voice is going now. I've just been watching the second to last episode of The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon on Apple TV. I think I've talked about it before. I've got one episode to go and I've got a free subscription to Apple TV that I got when I bought my new television back in July, and it runs out shortly, so I've got one episode to go and then I'm gonna get rid of the subscription because it's not worth me paying for it. We don't watch anything else on Apple TV. But yeah, really enjoying the second season of The Morning Show. It took me a few episodes to get into it, but after the first few episodes I really started enjoying it as much as the first series. So I think you can also get a free subscription to Apple TV when you get a new iPhone or iPad or anything like that. So if you have the opportunity, I wouldn't say necessarily it's worth paying for a monthly subscription, but I think it's definitely worth getting a free subscription, having a look at The Morning Show, if it sounds like the type of thing you'd like, because I'm enjoying it. Now, before I finish off this video, I just wanted to give you a very quick whiz through the last products on my advent calendar. I've talked to you about the gin one. My thoughts haven't changed on that, so I won't give an update on all the other gins because it's just literally showing you the bottle because there was no info. But the Space NK advent calendar, highly, highly recommend. I really thought it was worth the money. I was super pleased with everything in it apart from that one product that I showed you that was from The Ordinary, which I thought was just okay, but really other than that, these are the things I haven't shown you yet. Just need to go and get my glasses and then I can show you the last few things. Right, I'll just whiz through it fairly quickly. This was the final day. This is from the brand Summer Fridays, which isn't a brand I know very much about other than the name. And this was the Jet Lag Mask. So that's a nice full size. Don't know what it says about that. Busy Lives. It's a hydrating mask anyway, so that looks nice. This is Dermalogica, and it is Special Cleansing Gel. I do not know what's special about it, but again, a nice size. Soap-free foaming gel that's suitable for all skin. I had this, which is Laura Mercier, lovely brand. This is the Pure Canvas Primer, blurring primer, but silicone free, which is good because I don't really like a silicone-y primer, but blurring definitely sounds good, so I'm looking forward to trying that one. Again, a really nice size. I don't know if that's full size or not, but a nice size nonetheless, 25 mils. Had one of these last year in the Liberty Advent Calendar. It is the Agostina Spada Rich Cream. I used it. I thought it was a nice moisturiser. This is a super expensive. I didn't really think it was worth the money, to be honest. I thought it was a perfectly nice moisturiser, but certainly wouldn't repurchase. So yeah, nice to have, but I have tried it before and certainly wouldn't buy a full-sized one, is what I'm trying to say about this. This was nice. Jo Loves, which is Jo Malone's new brand since she sold her Jo Malone brand. Pomelo Bath and Shower Gel. Pomelo is their grapefruity one, isn't it? Oh, that's glorious. So nice. Love this brand. I had a couple of perfumes from there which I really enjoy. I've got the Mango Thai Lime one, which is a lovely summer perfume. And I've also had the White Roses and Lemon Leaves, which is another gorgeous scent from them. So I was very happy with that. a Nars Lipstick in that shade there, which is very nice. I'll show you that as and when I use it in due course. This is, I feel like there was 2 in this one. There was one of them, there was 2 products. Oh, there was also 2 little sachets of stuff that came in with the Dermalogica one on that day. A pre-cleanse and a daily microfoliant. Oh, that was with the Agostina Spada one, which is a face oil sample. Again, a really quite nice size. It's not one of those 0.1 milliliter type scenarios. It's a decent size to give it a good go, so that was nice. This came with, that is the box, that's the product. I'm aware that you can't see that well, we're struggling with the light, it's about to get dark. This is from the brand Medic with a K and number 8 at the end, and it's called Retinoate Youth Activating Cream. And then also with that, that's a full size one as well, and this is a hyaluronic acid. I think this is a serum as well. Yeah, it's a serum that came with it as well. This was gorgeous. This was a Kate Somerville full size moisturising cream, 50 ml goat milk. It's one of her sort of classic, what's the word, iconic products. Kate Somerville goat milk. I think it's the goat milk cleanser is the iconic product, but this is goat milk moisturising cream. So again, very much, oh, it's one of these lovely pressy down ones. I love that you press it down and it comes up through the little hole in the middle. So that would be very nice to try as well. And then we've got a Creme De La Mer. Creme De La Mer was quite the thing, wasn't it, when it was sort of the forerunner, I guess, of super expensive face creams. I remember going to Selfridges and buying a full-size pot of Creme De La Mer moisturiser and feeling very bougie for doing that. And it was a perfectly nice moisturiser, but definitely not worth what I paid for it. So I will use that with great enjoyment, but it will not persuade me to purchase it again. I don't believe that's worth the money. This is a, do you know, I don't remember opening this one at all. It's from the brand Rose Ink, and it is a blusher. That is quite bright, isn't it? It's a cream blush. Oh, I like a cream blush. I didn't realise it was cream. Let me just pop it on the back of my hand. Oh, actually, that blends out quite nicely. It's not quite as terrifying as it looks in the pan. And then finally, these 2 little tubes, they are quite little, from Sisley, which are, what is this, Day and Night Ecological Compound. I think they're moisturisers. Oh, that one's a Black Rose Cream Mask, and that's a moisturiser. Nice brand, Sisley. Not one I know much about, so they will be nice to try. So, yeah, overall, the Space NK Advent Calendar, I'm pretty sure that I would go straight for it again next year, rather than considering other ones. It's definitely been the best one, beauty-wise, that I've ever tried. I feel like I really enjoyed all the products. I think I'm going to do a video, my top, this was actually suggested by a viewer, Susan, ages ago, and I thought about doing something at the time and then it didn't do it. But it's a best of beauty makeup and skincare. If you could only keep one product from last year, sort of a best of for 2021 from last year. Best mascara, not necessarily new finds last year, but the one I used and liked the most. So possibly new finds from last year, but also the one that I thought was the best out of all the ones I'd used. Type of thing, you know what I mean. I feel like I'm explaining that really badly. So I think that might be my next video. Get together some makeup and skincare favourites, and yeah, best of beauty 2021, I think. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. All the links that I've mentioned will be below. Just one final thing that I wanted to mention that I probably should have mentioned earlier when I was talking about YouTube and how I'm going to go forward. Just to say that to all the people who reached out with a positive comment or message or email, or even I had some letters and stuff, thank you very much. They were all very, very much appreciated. Anyway, that is it. let's hope the next time I talk to you I'm a little bit less croaky. I do hope so. I feel like I sound worse than I feel, but I actually got me some cough medicine earlier and that's helped a bit. Happy 2022. I don't know what everybody's doing tomorrow night. Do you celebrate the new year or do you not? Let me know if you're doing anything exciting. We are planning to go out for a curry with friends. Let's hope that 2022 is a little gentler on us than the last couple of years have been. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Fingers crossed. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.